Welcome to my blind playthrough of Octopath Traveler II. Yeah, time to move on with another story here. I was gonna try to do chapter 4 for Oswald and see what that one is all about. It's a little higher level, so it should prove a little more challenging at least. That should be interesting. Right. 8 strength. I wonder if I could actually beat him now if I put the right stuff on this little fellow. I do wonder if I could actually beat him. I like gave Oswald a thief and gave him the best sword and dagger. A little tempted. Let me try it. I'm just gonna try it once, just for the heck of it. Ready to install software update. I'm not gonna do that right now, that's for sure. Let's see, what's the thief? Let's give you that. Swift step, by the way. Speed. I'll do that. Let's give you the bolstering break is something I want. I want immunity to enfeebling effects for 3 turns start battle. Also want good start, I guess, and maybe invigorate and inspire. Go show, let's go on. Or show go on. Really need to learn that right now. Right, let's get rid of the lockpick. Let's get rid of the Lost Tribe's Blade and give you those two. I think this might not work anyway, but I just want to try it out just for the heck of it. I think it's just going to be too hard.
I like my odds.
No matter what I do here.
No.
I mean, it could be wrong. Yes. Weak to those daggers. That's nice.
Eureka. Thinking time.
Let's do another one of
Eureka.
those.
Where did
Wow.
I go wrong?
Yeah. Oh, it's going to happen, like I said. Way too strong. Alright, well, good. I'm happy I tried it out anyway. It's still too strong, that's for sure. So I had the apothecary for you. Let's give you that lockpick again. Give you a double tomahawk. I mean, I might be able to beat him if I really tried. But I also think I would need to be stronger to do that, to be honest, so no point spending any more time doing that right now anyway. Alright, let's try this now. Here a tale. Oswald finds his way to Montwise, a city on the eastern continent. Though keenly aware he may be walking directly into Harvey's trap, he nonetheless heads for the city's impressive library. Let's go.
In this world, magic is derived from 6 elements.
Right, auto.
Fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, and darkness. However, there is one phenomenon that cannot be explained by the magic power of these elements.
No.
The Pit of Darkest. 400 years ago, the sage Grattan observed the pit, and his conclusion was thus. The answer is clear. Only power beyond the 6 sources could open a pit of this size. There exists a 7th, I am sure of it. Thus was born Grattan's hypothesis, the cornerstone of our magical studies. It was he who suggested the existence of the one true magic.
And I shall stop you there, for I have perfected it.
Hmm?
Really?
Is this a joke? You call that the one true magic?
Impossible! How could you?
It's mere lightning magic. It has limits, no matter how much power you pour into it. You're approaching it all wrong. There's little point in you continuing your research as it stands.
Rough times.
How fascinating. Those formulae may work.
Damn! You rotten thief of joy!
I take it you meant that to be a kindness to the poor boy. Would you care to elaborate?
Lightning, fire. The 6 sources are physical elements. Physical elements have limits, so it follows that the power drawn from them does too. In other words, I posit that the 7th source is not physical in nature.
Fascinating. I am Harvey, and I was just beginning to tire of the theories of ordinary folk.
Oswald.
Oswald, tell me, how did you arrive at this supposition?
Mathematics. I've been experimenting with the conversion of magic into mathematical equations.
Now that is truly intriguing. I've taken a biological approach. I study the blood of monsters. Would you indulge me for a moment, Oswald, and hear my theory?
Go on, speak freely. I was elated. I'd finally found someone who thought on my level. And what's more, Harvey felt the same. We debated our theories. Each meeting resulted in impassioned discussion. But I'd overlooked something. His meticulously hidden malice.
Yeah, in slaughtering one's family is a sign of that.
Wise. The vast stores of knowledge contained within its library attract scholars from all across the continent. Is that where you've run, Harvey? Have you made progress with your research, now that you've left me with nothing? I suppose I'll have to find out for myself.
Suppose so. Suppose so. Right, no travel banter. Hope I haven't missed any of it. I'm sure I have. That's how it goes. To rest as well. Or want to rest. Oswald isn't feeling particularly healthy. He changes secondary skills as well. Or fourth skills it's called. Secondary. So I had Alan Harty. No. Was evasive maneuver to something I had, and I had hard worker, I think. Yeah. Boost start. No. And then I had, right, that's one. Here's Victor. Right, let's head into the library. still here?
Now, as you all know,
Hmm.
we humans must study magic in order to use it. But what of all the monsters in the world? Why can they use magic without studying? What is the source of their power? After experimenting on countless specimens, I have the answer. It is in their blood. Yes, the very source of their lives is also the source of their magic power. Behold, a frost bear. From the blood of this creature, we can extract crystals brimming with ice magic. If we simply imbue these crystals with magic, we can use magic with no need for incantations. From frost bears come ice crystals. From salamanders come fire crystals. Based on crystal number and purity, we can create even more powerful magic. However, these are, of course, still bound to the 6 sources. Grattan's hypothesis continues to torment us.
Professor Harvey, it was an honor to hear your lecture.
They say you're the second coming of Grattan.
Professor Harvey! All of academia watches your work with great anticipation. Grattan's hypothesis, the final mystery. Are you close to finding the 7th source?
Now. Do not try to make news where there is none to be had. I have another problem to solve before I worry about the 7th source. Namely, what to get my daughter for her birthday, which is quite soon.
Did he steal Oswald's child?
An expert deflection.
He lives and breathes his studies. I never see him outside of his lectures.
Is that what that was about?
So, this is the library. Where are you, Harvey? Perhaps I shall put the others in the building under some scrutiny to find out.
Let's scrutinize away. Ah, so this is where the war records are kept. You enjoy reading as well? I do. The Royal Palace in Ku has a library of its own. Hassan taught me the importance of reading at a young age. And when it came to records of battle, he'd open mock war councils to stimulate my mind. To help me envision paths to victory without bloodshed. Oh, a fascinating approach. Then perhaps the War of the Great Wall would be of interest to you. It contains records of a war between 2 great nations on the eastern continent. Might that provide some mental stimulation? It certainly would, and the history of it is of great interest to me. Right, scrutinize. Okay, no one up here, right? Let's go down then.
What's the...
Library rumor. A scholar who, while looking into records of an ancient kingdom, found mention of a secret passageway inside the library. He brought it to Harvey's attention, only to have it dismissed out of hand. And quite interesting rumor here the other day. Professor Harvey is a genius. I can't wait to see what incredible discoveries he'll make next.
What?
Harvey's whereabouts. A scholar who was deeply impressed by Professor Harvey's thesis. She followed Harvey off through each lecture, hoping to catch up with him for a quick word, but Professor always slips out of sight somewhere in the library's basement. I want to see how it goes with leaks. What do you think of Professor Harvey? I can't really say. I don't know him that well. This guy looks like the one I dismissed earlier. A scholar researching the many minerals of Solista. He desperately wishes to read the geology books on the library's second basement floor, but finds his efforts to reach them stymied by Professor Harvey, who spends lengthy spans of time in front of the bookshelf they occupy. Seems there's a hidden passage somewhere in the library. It must be worth what Harvey uses to access the building. I should start looking for hidden passages of some sort. If I were hiding a tree, I'd plant it in the woods. Therefore, if I were hiding a passageway, I'd affix the mechanism that opens it to a book or a bookshelf. It's a fine point. I once came to this library on an errand from the Pontiff, you know? The librarian at the time was the most peculiar character who, forgive me, this has nothing to do with the matter at hand. I don't mind. Oh no? I thought you abhorred long, irrelevant tales. They are a waste of time, yes, but every once in a while, they're a welcome diversion. Well, aren't I lucky? So then let's discuss the proper treat one should consume when engrossed in a riveting tome. Now that's an absolute waste. No, that is absolutely a waste of time. Do I have any more of these books now? Oh, I found one of the tomes. How absolutely wonderful. But to be perfectly accurate. I think I have 2 of the tomes, I believe, anyway. So many items. All these songs as well. Yes, I have those 2. Still need 1 or more. Curious Legend of the Great Wall. Okay. I'm sure I'll run into it at some point. Yes.
Based on the information I've gleaned, the passage should be in this area.
See if it is.
Aha. So this is how you've hidden your work from prying eyes. Allow me to take a look for myself.
Gonna close that after yourself, after you've entered, or gonna leave it open? Because might be follow after all. Right, level 36 area. So now we're actually at areas that could prove somewhat challenging, but could also prove quite rewarding if you can find some neat items in here. Supposed to go that way.
Shall we?
Well, let's see here. These are actually somewhat difficult. I'm assuming they will be.
Fire. Burn.
Ready?
Guess I wasn't able to one-shot them with
Well. Too easy.
Oswald,
so
but I
it
could
goes.
almost one-shot them with, I don't know, I might be able to one-shot them with, Throne A, I suppose. More Travel Hunter, I missed that. You know, Oswald, This isn't like you to carry so much tension in your shoulders. Let me give you some tips. Things that I do when I'm on a job. Move carefully and deliberately, especially when you're in a hurry. And keep a cool head even when your temper flares. Take care of yourself, Professor. Being so close to one's goal would set anyone's heart racing. But you mustn't lose your composure, lest you fall into your foe's trap. You make an excellent point. I shall take it into heart. Right. Well, I do like this dungeon here as well. Music is also nice. I haven't commented much on the music in this one, but most of the music in this game has been spot on. I really just fits the mood, so to say. Yeah, I'm supposed to go there. In there, so let's keep going. Let's see what happens when I go in here. Not much of a dungeon so far. I wonder if this is going to be a boss battle now. I'll try not to set up. Oh my. Are those monsters?
So, this is Harvey's laboratory. Are these chimeras? He's combining creatures to create new varieties. This kind of study is forbidden. He mixes the blood of monsters and attempts to create even stronger magical abominations. He presumes this will lead him to the one true magic, and so he worked on it in secret. That said, I've never seen chimeras like these before. Did he employ my formulae to arrive at these combinations? Harvey. He's trying to find the seventh source. Has my work yielded any breakthroughs for you? Were you able to take the next step? Why, I wonder. My breast should be aflame with the thought of vengeance. And yet even now I yearn to read his theories. How odd.
Oh my.
These must be his test subjects. They're quite something. You see me as your enemy. Then so be it.
It's a boss.
I suppose I'll evaluate the results of Harvey's research myself.
The future hinges on this battle.
Just
My turn.
regular fight, but strong regular fight, I guess, or maybe not. Yeah, they are strong.
Here I come.
Alright, this one should probably kill them though. Or not sure actually. Now that I think more about it. Nope.
Oh dear.
Interesting. We do. We'll need some BP over to Hikari.
Apologies, Temnos.
Ouch.
I need a plan.
Guess I'll just do a just defend or not.
Oh dear.
You can actually do a heal wounds here.
Be healed.
The tide is turning.
Or lack of it.
My turn.
We'll do another one of these. And this should kill them though. It's fully boosted as well. Yeah, nice.
I still have much to learn.
Nice, nice. Quite a fair bit of experience and stuff. Which nighttime, so I get my buffs at the start of fights. Should be helpful. Buffs and debuffs.
You've kept me waiting, Oswald.
Harvey.
I didn't think you'd make it. You've earned a passing mark.
Harvey, you...
Yes, there is much to say, but first, question. Did you understand the thrust of my research prior to your arrival?
In the abstract, I see that you have overcome a major hurdle with the help of my formulae.
And for that, my friend, I thank you. I have stolen your research and made it my own. I finally have fame and recognition. All while you shivered on Frigid Isle, eating whatever chilled slop they fed you. Painful, is it not, Oswald?
Well, the villains in this game are just well written. They are very easily dislikable. I like it.
Everything that once was yours is now mine. I have it all.
You can have my research. But I will never understand why you had to take my wife and child. Why, Harvey? Why take Rita and Elena too?
Think, Oswald. The critical mind is our source, if you will.
Oh, wow.
What
Hey,
is
boy.
this?
Incredible! This power, it's absolutely beautiful.
Impossible. Where are you drawing that magic from? Harvey, what have you done? Tell me the source of this power!
Was that a shout of amazement, Oswald? You see now what I've accomplished, don't you? That is why I made you my closest friend. You were the only one who understood. And this is its source. A little someone I stole from you.
What are you talking about?
Idea. My dear.
That voice. Rita? Can it be? No. She's dead. The fire.
Nonsense, my dear friend. You found a corpse at the scene, but it was not her corpse. 'Twas that of another. Goodness no, she didn't burn. I abducted her.
Crazy fellow.
I needed her blood, you see.
Why?
My dear.
Is that really you, darling?
Yes, Oswald. It's Rita, your beloved wife. And I made this creature with her blood!
You monster.
How could you? How far will you fall, Harvey?
As far as I need to, if it means finding the answer. Now, see for yourself the product of my research.
Well, well. Okay, this should be interesting. This could be
Ready?
a difficult fight here, actually. Check for weaknesses first of all. I never recall if spear is after or before daggers, but I'm gonna check if he has dagger weakness. He shouldn't have sword weakness at least. Oh, daggers.
Here I come.
What's that debuff? Right, let's find out 2 more with weaknesses.
How's this?
60,000 life.
Thinking
Staves
time.
and wind, really.
Let me look at you.
And light makes sense.
Very
Ooh, wow,
well.
burning SP away. That's not pleasant. Well then, what do I want to do with you? I think I want to donate some BP to maybe Oswald.
Consider it a loan.
Thinking time.
Alright.
Forgive me,
Yes,
Rita.
now.
Impart your wisdom, Alifan.
My turn.
Alright, so you don't have anything that can actually break this fellow. Annoying, except like this one. And I suppose I could use this as well. If I wanted to. Let me just do a armor corrosive first and instead. If I can use points.
You're open.
Now it begins.
Alright, spears, staves. I suppose I could do this. It's actually nice.
How's this?
Oh, it's attack.
Oh
It's kind
dear.
of helpful, I think. You're going to go for a little bit of healing. And this
Be
point,
healed.
so Harvey doesn't die, hopefully. Wait,
My turn.
let's do this one again.
Allow me.
And let's attack some more.
Where was I?
A little worried about my HP right now, so I'm gonna do
Be
this.
healed.
My
I really
turn.
don't want to die if I can avoid it. Well, again, it's annoying that I don't really have any of its weaknesses. So, do this one.
Ready for a surprise?
Yes, that was neat. Too bad that one has ice skills. Pound.
My turn.
Fight status now with a couple of loose points. Do I just do perhaps just do a bite with 2 boost points instead? Wow.
Not bad.
Let's do an HP thief view.
Ah,
Just 1 boost point.
you're too kind.
I don't die if she gets hit again.
Oh dear.
He gets hit again. Alright. Well, I'm pretty close to breaking him now, actually, so let's just do one of these.
You won't be.
Oh, actually, what? That was 2 hits? I didn't realize that was 2 hits, so well. So we can just do a stroke of genius then to hopefully get a good
Very well.
buff. You need to bring up Inspiring Plum on Awesome.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Ready?
Well, that's kind of annoying. Let me just do a... Oh yeah, it's a steal. Guess I'll check that later. Let's just do a one boost HP thief again.
You're too kind.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, let's do
is this?
the healing.
I'll end this. Hienka!
Nice.
Thinking time.
Very nice even.
In pursuit. Forgive me, Rita.
Let's just use fire, why not?
Burst forth, mighty blade.
Prepare yourself.
Too bad he does not have any other things. Let's just do a healing great punch. So everyone's at pretty full because it's gonna have 2 turns at the start of next turn, and that's not very pleasant.
Here.
Thanks.
Really? Start burning away all my SP. Let's hope he is weak to sword skills now. Swords now. Oh wow, that's a lot of turns next turn. Maybe I'll actually do this.
Not this time.
Now then.
So he goes first next turn, and maybe I can actually kill him that turn. Maybe. You're gonna do what? What do I hope he's weak to? Let's hope he's weak to this.
Help them, Ice Storm. Found a weak
Yes, nice.
Ready?
Very nice. Do I dare hope he's weak to daggers as well?
You're too kind.
Fortunate. Let me use a... Let me use a...
I won't back down. Consider it a loan.
I owe you. Here I come.
Alright. I do this.
I'll end this.
Hope for the best. Or perhaps just do this. Let's do this one.
You've been exposed.
It was weak to it, nice.
Very well.
Stop pounding me. Well, I can break him this turn, so that's very nice. Let's donate some BP over to... again.
Apologies, Temenos.
What to do?
Let's do this, because I really want to break him here. That's so many attacks otherwise. It's too painful
thinking time.
otherwise. Right. Well, I'm in a decently good position right now anyway. I think I should be able to win this next turn. I'm pretty sure I should be able to win this next turn. Let's just do a stroke of genius.
Eureka.
Right, see what he's got to steal.
Thanks.
Here I come. I fight for my friends.
Right, let's go for this. There we go.
There's no need for flex.
Lovely.
It'll
Worked
rest
out.
my soul.
Fairly difficult, fairly difficult.
No. This isn't my Rita. You've merely given her blood to this thing. It lacks her soul.
Yes, there are the powers of observation I admire. Well done.
She's dead, isn't she?
Of course. She'd served her purpose.
Forgive
Asshole.
me, Rita. I brought this upon you.
Well, well. Even you have a heart.
What's this? Could this be? What gives this creature life? What is it? It's black as night. I've never seen its like before.
That is the answer. I've found it at last. The seventh source.
What?
So, you don't know, then? That creature was born of the blood of the Lumina family. Rita Lumina. Her family is known as the lineage of light.
Oh, really?
And, as you well know, bright light gives birth to the darkest shadows. The power of the shadow.
The shadow.
I spent countless hours and no small amount of effort trying to ascertain its location. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be your wife. What nonsense is fate? With that knowledge in hand, I took your research and family from you.
What did you do with Elena?
What do you think I did?
Papa? Papa!
Elena? Is that you? Oh, you're alive.
Don't remember him.
It's me. Come.
Are you hurt, Papa?
Oh, I'm fine, Elena. You had better worry about the man over there, I think.
Who is that?
Elena.
Did I not warn you against entering my laboratory, Elena?
I'm sorry. You didn't come home. I was worried.
What is happening? Elena's been... Harvey, you...
Oh, you should see the look on your face as your mind ground to a halt. Elena, I'm about to conduct a very important experiment. One that, as it happens, involves you. I will show you later.
Yes, Papa.
I've taken Elena in to raise as my own. Oh, and I've taken the liberty of altering her mind. Just a bit.
What are you saying?
Oh, don't worry. It's nothing more than I do in my experiments on the monsters.
Harvey, you're the monster.
Obviously.
Now, as you saw, Oswald, Rita was a failure. Fortunately, Elena's blood is even better than her mother's. This time, I shall finish it. I shall find the one true magic.
Wait! Harvey, no! No!
Well then.
Papa? Hey, Papa!
Ah, Elena.
Can I watch the experiment with you?
Of course, but isn't this all terribly boring?
Will I be in the way?
No, of course not, dear. Elena. Elena's alive. At last, a modicum of peace from my ragged heart. No doubt because I've lost half the reason to enact my revenge. Yet, at the same time, the fire in my breast burns ever brighter.
Right, where are we gonna go with this story now?
My daughter, Elena. I've been erased from her memory. By Harvey. And now he's taken her. Where? Where has he taken her?
Astral
The
somewhere,
lineage of
perhaps.
light. That's what he called it. Darkhest pursued that line of research, among others. Which means there's only one place he could be. Gravel. The resting place of the Archmage himself. The time for revenge has passed. But I've made up my mind. I know what must be done. I will get Elena back. I swear it.
She lives. Elena, Oswald's precious daughter, lives. And in an instant, Oswald's priorities are rearranged, and life itself given brand new meaning. Tiny light flickers in the dim purgatory of his existence. Now, in order to save his daughter, Oswald lights out for night unfamiliar territories one last time. Right, so there is going to be a chapter 5 for him, so I wonder, like, I assume it's going to be a chapter 5 anyway.